losses, my nigga. That shit
You
changed my
niggas can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barco Boys.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just regular guys having some real conversation. It's your funky ass up, you know the routine.
Top of the morning to the people. We back, baby. Keith, what's up, brother? I just want to shoot a shout out to you, my guy.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. It's good, Keith.
Man, good morning, man. Get on up. We back.
Hey, Keith, you see I make shit happen, right?
Hey, man, you know my phone, man. You gotta forgive me with the phone. I'll get back with you after the show. What's good, everybody? Natalie, Uncle Tony, Keith, lovely Morrison, Nicole. What's good?
I told you I ain't doing too much talking to the chat. Keith, what's good, baby? Shout out to my Oklahoma brother. Peace, appreciate you, my guy.
Hey, speaking of Oklahoma, man, we took our first loss last night. You know what? And I told her,
y'all did lose.
We was winning the whole game, and I told her, I said, yo, we had to come back every victory. I don't like the flow right now. I'd rather wait till the end. And sure enough, man, we lost 121 to 119, man. It's all good, man. 8-1 to start season. I want to at least go 10-0. I know I'm trying to win 75 games this year. We'll see what happens, man. 70 will be cool, though. Be on pace for 70 right now. 70, 72, something like that.
He said that's we don't live in VA.
What the hell, sir? Got some VA shit? What is that?
Oh, nah, this is what we talking
is.
about. That's what we talking about. Just read what it is, and you tell me what side you think, what side you want to be on. That's all. See how I did that there? That's why I don't like talking. I don't like talking politics all the time. I just put up what was on the table in Virginia. Y'all tell me what side y'all want to be on for them comments, for them topics I got up there. And then we'll see who actually won. You know what I mean? So it's just a little crazy to me, man. We don't live in Virginia, but we live in America, and Virginia is a major key state in America.
Oh, let me move some over because I need to read this. I need to receive this.
Yeah, read it, brother. Check it out.
Protect girls' sports.
Are you
allow
about
parents to choose the best school for their children?
Yeah, now you talking.
That's what I'm doing.
Hey man, let's put that up for a second. That's why I ain't got my face on camera. I want everybody to look at it and think about when they vote, what they want to do, man.
Late term abortion?
Huh. Yeah, are you with it or against it, my brother? Make you think about it, right?
I'm saying you ain't showing us nothing for the other party though. With the other
No,
party,
no. That's
you can't just show one side.
No, I'm not showing any side. I'm showing the middle. Each side voted on what they wanted. I'm just asking what y'all think y'all would want, and then I could show you the full picture. Or anybody could just look it up. I mean, it ain't that hard.
Saturday 1:30.
The person that won, they got their beliefs, but the person that lost got their beliefs. That's why I want to know what y'all believe. So I never mind the people that ran for it.
Oh, you made that logo? That's crazy. I'm just saying this shit, yeah.
What, Dr. Real?
Yeah, I'm done with you, bro. This nigga working. Oh, I just seen it. Yeah, that's funny.
Dr. Real.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Top of the morning to the people, man. Y'all come in, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share, please.
I'm with all this stuff got up here. Whatever this is up here, I'm cool with all this.
So you're for
protecting girls' sports? Absolutely.
Okay.
My
All
daughter
right.
play my daughter play girl sports.
What about the ABs? What about the ABs?
I'm cool with that too. Women have the right to choose if they want to get abortion or
Yeah, I
not,
think
man.
women should have a choice. Absolutely, that's no doubt
What
about it.
about the late term joints though?
I got a sighting.
I mean, it's a little different, but you know what I'm saying? I still
You
feel like
said
the
late term. I don't know about the late term,
women.
and only it's tough. I'm Muslim, so I can't. I don't believe in none of the
That's
abortion
what
joint.
I'm
But you know what I'm
saying. That's what
saying.
I'm saying. That's why
I
I'm
can't do
asking.
abortion. I'm Muslim, so I can't even say I agree with all this stuff. But
I'll
you
give
know what I
y'all the
mean.
final update at 9:30, man. Like I said, Uber Steve got a passenger right now, man. I'm still rocking and rolling, man. I got out late last night. I got
Okay.
caught up on the late one, but it's good. I'm having a great day. I'm feeling good. Still handsome.
That's
You
what
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying, Keith. I don't know if I'm real like the late term is but at the same time, I'm not standing in their way if that's what they want to do.
Well, I'm like I said, 9:30. I'm
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
announce it.
Everybody got a choice. E. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah,
me
everybody.
personally, I mean, it's,
This why I feel like when people do vote that actually do vote, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff you gotta take into consideration. A lot of cats just be like, yo, I'm just voting blue. A lot of cats, I'm just voting red. It don't really matter. So sometimes it do matter. Sometimes you gotta be like, yo, I know I'm a Democrat. I'm a vote for this Republican whose views I more agree with, or I'm a Republican and now I'm gonna vote for this Democrat that got more views I roll with. Or I ain't voting at all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you choose to do. Everybody got the right to do whatever they
Hey
want to do.
yo, hey yo, look, man. I know we had a little hostile environment yesterday, man. Y'all gotta forgive me, man. Y'all know I'm a little rough around the edges. Y'all know how I am, man. I'm not far removed from street activity and and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I still got a little rough edges around me, man. So forgive me, man. I already know self forgive me, but I'm
Yeah,
telling the
you already know.
chat forgive me.
Yeah, you already know. Um,
abortion isn't about voting. That state right issue. That's the state's right issue. That's a state right issue. That's not on the ballot.
right, but see, so what? I continue to address it. Then I didn't know we was going there that quick. But what happens is that is a national issue because what winds up happening is that state of Virginia can be a swing state. You understand? Like we don't know who's going to be in office that's coming out of Virginia. So if Virginia backs that up, then all the Virginia folks vote for that. Who you think Virginia going to vote for? It's going to be that color state. This the part of the voting process that I think people don't really pay attention to, and that's why I'm not really trying to give my opinion on this. I'm not trying to say who right, who wrong. All I'm trying to say is when someone, because my dad told me the same thing, he has never voted Republican in his life, and I said why? Like there's never been one, and he's lived in three different states, four. He lived in Alabama, now he's lived in Minnesota. He's lived in
Who lived in Minnesota?
my uncle, your uncle, Uncle Tony. It was a short time, though. I'm not sure he had a chance to grow
I
up
What?
don't
here.
know about none of that shit,
What?
yo.
But
That's what
he
I'm
lived
saying.
Uncle Tony tapped in, man. When the hell did you
he
live
li-
in
he
Minnesota?
he lived in Chicago and he lived in Boston.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if he lived in any other. Of course, Jersey. That's where we from. So them five
Wow, am
states
I just
alone.
hearing this? What were you doing in these places, Uncle Tony?
Unc don't
Were
talk
you in the
much, man. That's
army?
why my pops,
What
man.
the fuck was you
You got to
doing?
sit down with my pops with some brown liquor, then he'll start talking, man. If you ain't
I,
sitting down in a comfortable environment, my pops ain't really got much to say, man. He had a lot to say to me yesterday, though. He like, y'all got a good show going on, man. Y'all can't be arguing all the time, messing up this show.
Hey, I got it, man. I understand, man. Unc said following the money, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So when he said he never voted, I don't mean to put his. I'm sorry, Dad, if I put your business out there, but my bad. You know me. I put all my business out there. I just now thought about it. I probably shouldn't have said that. But at the end of the day, if you're a person anybody that's never voted opposite of what your party is, and you've never seen a candidate better than who you actually voted for, and nowhere, not even the councilman. Hey, man, I think I think that's brainwashed. I think. You know what I mean? Because you know,
I could
cried when
actually
Ronald
agree
Reagan
with
beat
that,
Jimmy
yo.
Carter. I
Like,
wasn't up but 5 years old.
I could actually agree with that. But the thing with these politicians, man, they don't stick true to their word, man, all the time.
A lot of
Like, you
times
know,
they
they
can't.
say a whole lot of, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and come time for them to get in office. Like, yo, you ain't do nothing you said, man. You was here all 4 years. What's going on?
Mm, mm.
Ain't
That's why I
nobody
like to
me,
look at.
I don't be beat for that. Like, me personally.
What I try to do is I look at the ones that are trying to do what they say, because sometimes you might get blocked. You can't do what you said you're gonna do. Sometimes you just lied to the people to get in office, and you ain't even trying. And that's what I felt about y'all. The guy. I don't even want to mention his name no more in this one. I ain't gonna even say his name no more. The
Hey,
guy.
yo, the guy from New York.
Oh yeah, this gonna be crazy. Go ahead, Kim.
Donnie or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed like he already running for president. I'm like, yo, these guys are so fugazi to me, man. But it'd be like, yo, you get in there, you really he gonna try to do everything he can do for New York, because you can tell he making a bid for president, man.
Let me ask you this: how y'all feel about these Democrat socialists? It's a difference. You got regular Democrats, and you got like the guy Benghazi in New York. He's a Democrat socialist. It's a difference.
The one that's the governor right now.
Right, right. The one that just now won. Yeah. It's a big deal about him because I don't know if everybody that's true Democrats really want to be Democrat socialists. But what I've read about, oh wow, what I've read about socialism though, I like some of it. I don't like some of it. I'm curious. Like I said, 9:30. I'm gonna get my real views and opinions. I don't want to upset my nice passenger. But you never know. You know what I mean? I'd rather just stay neutral for right now, man. But it's a new day right now, boy. I tell you, next year gonna be big.
I'm yeah, you know, I think next year gonna be big too. But you know they saying your boy gonna break every law, man, to become like, I don't know, yo. I just don't know.
I
I'm just
think
gonna
he
sit
is,
back and
man.
watch this, yo. Like, he breaking laws already, and they just saying like, yo, they preparing for it. I think that's why the Democrats came out so hard. Why everybody went out to vote. They paid attention, like they see what's going on, and they got to try to stop it some type of way. But like I said before, man, all the plans that they had already, all that stuff already in effect. So all that stuff might be too late, man. I don't know how they're gonna reverse some of this stuff, man.
Hey, sub. Keith said, explain socialism.
Yeah, give me to 9:30, Keith. I got you. I'm not. If
Oh,
somebody
okay.
want to look it up, they can read it out. I just don't want to go over really nothing until 9:30. I'm
Socialism
on
is an
camera. I want y'all to
economic
see
and
my
political
passion.
philosophy.
Thanks,
Socialism
Keith.
is an
Go ahead.
economic and political philosophy encompassing diverse economic and social systems characterized by social ownership of the means of production as opposed to private ownership, and describe the economic, political, and social theories and movements associated with implementation of such systems. I agree, Albert, and I don't think it's no real clear lines, but they play dirty, first of all, with politics. They play dirty. Look what they doing. The whole government shut down. Like,
Let me.
they play the dirtiest tricks and games, man. Yeah, so
I
Uncle
was
Tony
gonna
said,
say.
uh,
Go ahead. What Uncle Tony talking about?
he said if I could split the ticket, I may have voted for some Republican.
Okay, I see what he's saying. All right, so that's official. So he does agree that some of those guys got some good views. Um, Socialism is kind of it's I don't want to offend nobody, man, but it's close to communism in some areas because it's like the work. It's good for the employees. It's good for the employees to an extent. Because let me ask you this: if you feel like you are an outstanding employee, do you feel you should get paid the same amount as somebody that barely works? Because that's what happens in socialism. Everybody make $30 an hour. That's a good amount, I guess, right now in this day and age. $30 an hour. But what if you go above and beyond and you really a $50 an hour type employee? You ain't getting no more. That's the difference in capitalism and socialism. Socialism, everybody getting the same thing. It's a fair share for everybody, but can't nobody outdo nobody. It's like nobody can't make millions. Everybody gonna make hundreds of thousands. How y'all feel about that? Because I feel like I'm $1 million guy.
I don't know if I agree with it, but I will say this, that I think everybody deserves an equal shot.
Yes, I agree with that.
I think
equal opportunity.
I think everybody deserves an equal shot. Like I even look at with them still having minimum wage in certain places, it's still $7 an hour. Like what? Like can't nobody survive off of that?
Right,
Like,
so something like that will completely change with socialism. It can like the minimum wage be raised up to like the average amount for what it is to buy a home and do all that. So it would never be like $7. The lowest would probably be like a Arkansas might be like $15, $20 an hour or something like that.
And in return, with what you said, with somebody being well experienced on a job or whatever, I don't think they should just be stuck at a certain rate either. So
right.
I don't agree with that either. So I don't, it's just tricky. Like I said, this stuff can be real tricky. You got to really pay attention to what you're signing on for real.
All right, so I'm gonna say this: being a son of a political science major, my dad, you already know that. So I once asked him, I said, how come all the laws in all 50 states aren't the same, right? Because I feel like if we're a socialist country now, we want this type of regime to run the country. How come we're not all following the same laws? It's like the United States is not even united. How can you be United States if you can do one thing in Virginia, one thing in Alabama, something else in Georgia, then New York and New Jersey got two totally different policies? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
I understand that.
I understand that too.
I understand that, but I'm also understanding what Keith.
That's what I mean.
Saying.
Like somebody in a. What
Keith said, well, none of us has millions. So why do you want capitalism? And capitalism is how they implemented slavery. It's just
beyond slavery at this point in our lives, and I feel like with capitalism, everybody has the opportunity to be at the top. Without that, you can't. Everybody just gonna be on the same level playing field. And like I said, I sold cars for a long time. I sold 25 cars a month. I should not make the same amount as somebody that sells 10 cars a month. No way.
Yeah.
My pop said the reason why the states got different laws is because of the amount of money each state brings in. So the dollar affects the entire country.
Hey, Keith, that's one of the main things I've been trying to.
United States.
You're breaking up a little bit, sir. Keith, that's one of the main things I've been trying to say about slavery, though, that slavery still exists. Like with the stuff they implementing now, a lot more people are gonna feel it though. They're gonna feel it. The people, like some of the people that's like feel like they, successful, who may be successful. All this stuff is that's going to take place is going to affect everybody, yo. If you're not in that percentage with them guys, I don't even want to say none of their names because they've been shadow banning us. I don't even know if none of y'all know that. They've been shadow banning us, blocking our video from getting viewed and all that. Like, they've been doing that stuff to us. So I don't want to even say these guys' names, but if you ain't in that, like, 1 percentile, it's gonna be rough on everybody, yo. Just my opinion. Let me say that. Let me just start saying that too. My opinion, I think it's gonna be rough on everybody.
Can you give us an example of what will be? Let's say right now, right? Let's just say I don't want to say somebody making too much money, somebody not making enough money. Let's just say somebody, for example, that drive trucks, they do logistics, they make $100,000 a year. How would it be rougher on that person? And I'm
You're
asking
not
from the
gonna have
real.
no
I
control of
want
your
to know.
money. You making $100,000, it ain't gonna matter if you make 100,000 or 30,000. They're gonna be controlling your money, how you spend it, everything. It's gonna be rough on everybody. And people might not believe these things are gonna happen, but we're gonna see, man. Like they're gonna
Well, that's
have
what I'm
full
saying.
control of everything that you do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they would not allow. And like I said, you could be 100% right. I just don't understand why they would not allow you to spend your money freely, how you choose to spend it, if you can afford it. I don't understand that.
I mean, you're gonna see it. And I think that's one of the
He said
reasons.
AI trucks. Let's work.
Yeah, they already got
Okay.
AI trucks. Amazon already got them, but
Okay. I got you. I got that. That's one way I could. See that I can understand. I don't understand the controlling what you spend your money on, but I do understand the replacement of human drivers because I know Uber. You know Uber Steve do the Duba Duba. Everybody can't do what I do, but they saying that somebody could autonomously get in a car, no driver, and go wherever they want to go, and not have to hear my voice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe I'll be replaced one day.
It's okay.
well,
They
Amazon,
already
I
started in
believe
Atlanta, right?
they Amazon already
Crash. I see
started
them
laying
cars
people off.
crashing all the time, man. People don't like that element sometimes. Like I apologize to my customer in advance. I really like, I like to interact with people. Fly. You ever hear me
Mhm.
just talking? You know me. Uber
Yeah.
Steve got conversation for you. I minister to people sometimes when they're having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just listen. Some people don't want to be alone, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So there's never gonna be that somebody. It's always gonna be somebody that want a physical person in the vehicle. And me being a multi-diamond driver, I would assume I'll be one of the ones that continue being able to drive. Or with me talking right now on the phone with my passenger, maybe I get a zero and I won't be able to drive. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is, man. I take chances. She laughing, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Yo, but I'm serious though, man. Like I know Sub said one day I was trying to scare the people and shit. That's not really what I be doing. I just be trying to get the people the information, yo. Though the information may sound
And you
scary.
do with it what you want.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you
I can
do with it
definitely
what you
respect
want,
that.
man. Whether you feel like the information is scary or what, but I be going to do deep research, like, yo, is this shit really going on? And then more, it seems like the more you go into what they call it, the rabbit hole, the deeper it get. You like, yo, what the hell is going on? I
No,
bet nobody knows this stuff.
and that's the thing, Kim. I actually a lot of stuff you say I already heard about, right? Some of it anyway, not a lot, some of it. And I want to correct myself when I said you scaring the people. That was harsh. What I'm really trying to say is this, and nobody got to agree with me on what I'm about to say next. I already know how we feel about religious statements. Y'all already know I don't believe in religion. I keep trying to explain that. I don't believe in man-made things like that. What I'm saying is, I feel like no matter my belief, and what I try to tell people they might want to turn to, nothing that can happen on this earth should fear you because if you are saved,
You
if
talking
you
about God.
have accepted, let me finish, E. If this is my belief, if you have accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, right? I believe that you are going to be fine as long as you are doing the right things. That because it's not about what you do, it's what God can do for you. And I truly believe that God is going to save me from Alex Carp or any other AI person
He didn't even remember that name.
to
He
harm me.
know who he is now. He know who he is now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, yes,
So I did
yes.
my justice.
I believe
That's
in
all that
Christ more than
matters,
any of
man.
you other
You know
people.
what I mean?
Yes.
I
Elon
He
do.
said,
Musk,
"Save
all
me
them
from
dudes, they
Alex
just
Carp."
got money on earth.
And see, that's one of the reasons. Like,
Yes, yes, I pray for
if
that.
you think back to like when I used to be saying on the show, like, yo, get y'all canned goods, man. Get like stock up, do certain things. This is what the preparation is for. So you ain't got to be really spending your bread. You got your little
Yeah.
stuff, like, you know what I mean? Because I think the whole economy, I think, is gonna collapse. Like me personally, this is what I'm saying. This is my thoughts. Nobody else. I think the whole economy gonna collapse. I think the banks ain't gonna be having no money. I think it's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff for them to implement this plan that they doing, yo. And when it happened, yo, it's gonna be like chaotic, yo. I think it's gonna get real chaotic. If then again, it might not. But me, I believe that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Well,
said,
there's
I
a
read
lot of
about
people
this
out there
stuff
that say
before,
that we
yo,
won't have
in a
access
book
to
that
our money.
look, I read about this stuff before in a book that was published over 40 years ago. So this stuff been thought about. The AI, the computer chips and the chips in you, all this stuff been thought about before. And they try to call them conspiracy theories before, but now this stuff is actually happening. And I'm like, yo, I don't believe this. I got this tattoo and called it the Mark of the Beast, Barcode Boys. This stuff really happening right now.
Now check this out, Ekem. I'm glad you said that. 40 years ago, these books was written and stuff like that. See, long ago, when this stuff was written on scrolls, it was called the Word of God. Before the Bible was even made, it was on scrolls. These stories got passed down in generations. And then the Bible came out, and you be talking about all these other books before, right? So the Bible was written way before Alice Karp started talking. And everything I read about in Revelations is happening right now, bro. So it's like I'm almost happy. I'm joyed by it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna be like, yo, so-and-so might be the Antichrist. Hey man, that's part of biblical events that's gonna happen. So I'm like, yo, the stuff I was learning when I was 2 years old, 5 years old,
It's coming to
10 years old, started really to accept it 33 years old. Hey man, I must be doing something right, man. I'm gonna stick with the guy that I know. You see what I'm saying? And that's what comforts me. So when people start running around scared, don't know where to go to eat, I'm turning to Jesus, brother. I'm gonna get that spiritual food.
Yeah, word. I
You
dig
know?
it.
And I got
Hey,
dry beans and canned goods also, though. So that's just me.
that's
I'm ready for
good.
both.
Stop the pantries. I'm gonna keep telling people to stop the
Yeah,
pantry. I
you
know
know I
one
got it
person
stocked up.
in my family definitely got their pantry stocked, and that's my aunt Treva out in California, boy. The pantries used to be stocked for earthquakes and stuff like that. She prepared. Her water, she prepared. For whatever go on, she gonna be prepared.
I
She
could
gonna be
believe that.
prepared. Hey,
I know
Keith,
Miss
it's
Williams
crazy.
is too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, she is.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, no BS, man. I was gonna say that too, man. That the world's really turning into a different place. Just think about that you can use AI, anybody, yo. I never had to sing, never had to rap, and come out with a whole album, go 10 times platinum, and be the richest artist ever. And I
That's
don't even have
insane.
to ever sing a song. This is
Legacy Ben, good morning to you.
Legacy. I thought it was LBZ. But
LBZ.
LBZ, okay.
Yeah, you know, we putting this thing together as we go.
She froze.
Yeah, she do like she froze.
That's
I'm
crazy,
here.
Keith. That's a good take too, Keith. Keith says, just because you believe we in Revelations, we may be in Genesis.
That's a good point. I'm not
And,
against that.
and,
I'm not sure where we at with it. You know what I mean? I'm not against that, but what I do know is I'm finna be on camera. Haha, I'm back. Honest, I'm out of here now, boy. She's gonna give me a 5-star. She said. Hopefully she ain't
yeah,
lying,
we
man.
30 minutes in. Let me play one of these videos because we got a few of them.
Oh yeah, we do. Let's play something.
Oh, whatever. Let me play something.
And is on the ballot in 2026. President Trump is on the ballot next fall. Because if we lose the majority, if the Republicans, the common sense people here who are doing the job for the American people, if we lose the majority in the House and this radical element of the Democrat Party were able to take over, we've already seen that movie. They will try to end the Trump administration. He won't have 4 years, he'll have only 2. And they will try to systematically unwind all the important reforms that we've done for the American people.
Let me ask something real quick, yo.
Y'all understand that? That means we back to
that.
that.
I
Y'all
wanted to
understand
put
that?
that video in
Oh
there,
my
but that
God.
sound like BS. Because it's like
What
they're going back
reform?
and forth. They just showed a whole video where none of the Republicans showed up to even negotiate the House being on lockdown. I mean,
They
the
always
country
talk
being
about
on
common sense,
lockdown.
though. They
So
not really.
they
They
want to
talking
just
about the
take
common
jabs
sense
at each
side of
other.
it.
This radical movement over here. They just want that. Like, people out here still ain't got no food stamps, man. Still ain't got no SNAP
Understandable.
benefits, man.
Understandable.
It's
Democrats are
sheer
using their leverage to
gaslighting.
the best they
What
can.
is the reform? What is the reform? What is actually happening that's good for this country that they're actually behind? What is it?
So let's start with the simple stuff. Let's not even go big yet. Common sense.
That's
That's a
not
big
reform.
deal. That
That's
is
not
reform
reform.
because we just was
No, it's not.
we were just
And if you're talking about the Trump administration with common sense, yeah,
I'm trying to explain
that's
to you. I'm
not
starting off
happening.
on a small scale because this is what was happening under the last regime. You would see a
Oh my
man,
God.
right? You would see a man that wants to be called a woman. You might comment on that man, let's just say on the same platform, and you will be canceled for calling a man that wants to be called a woman. Now, is that true or false?
What does that have to do with reform?
Why?
It
How
has
does that
everything to do
help?
with reform because I should not be
That's a personal
banned or
choice.
bothered. I should not be
That
banned
is
or
a
bothered for believing
personal.
that a man is a man.
Your beliefs are personal. Your beliefs
That's not a
have
belief.
no
That's a
place
fact. You are
in
a man.
politics. What
You
Why
chop
are
off your
What does that
manhood,
have
don't
to
make
do
you
with
a
our
woman.
political stance, and how does that affect our economy?
why are they pushing that agenda though?
The economy is actually doing rather well right now. Well, I
Why
don't
are
know
they
if it's
pushing that?
Okay, so I'm still trying to find out what reform are they so gung ho about? What reform have they done so well that we should just jump on their side?
well, I like the fact that how the economy is right now, Albert. And I'm not really
What policies
not
have
being affected.
benefited
I'm actually
you
making more money than I
since
was
he's been
before.
in office? What policy though?
You know that, and it's good that you say that, Sub, about the economy. And I'm not gonna let him skip off without answering that question, Albert. But it's glad that you brought up the economy because I'm gonna say it again. I believe all this stuff is designed. They want you to think you're getting something. Cause when they snatch this shit, bro, that all that money you're making ain't gonna mean nothing. You're gonna see in a minute, yo, when you got this digital ID and they really got control of everything that you're doing. Your
All right.
So when
digital
you're talking
ID,
about
your
the
birth
economy,
certificate, all that stuff is gonna be on one card, and they're gonna control every movement that you make. And every dollar spent, they're gonna know about. They're gonna monitor you spending your money. Your money is not really gonna be your money, and we're gonna see, yo, like your money already. If you got money in the bank, it really ain't. I mean, it's your money, but you know they
and the
profit
thing that
enough of you
I
and
want
flipping
people
your
to
money.
understand, when you're talking about positive change to the economy, when you're talking about you're making more money, that has nothing to do with what happened since January 2025. That's going to be things that were implemented before.
Not
Because it takes time to implement those things. You could take away money
those
faster from the
tariffs.
economy than you can add to it. The tariffs have done no positive
They
to our
absolutely
economy.
have. They absolutely have. They have
What
actually
has the
secured.
tariffs
They have
done
secured. They
positive?
have given us national security. Because
National security, how?
when we put by us telling different countries that if they don't allow us to have products in their countries, we're going to put a 100% tariff on them. And they came to the table to renegotiate. I also like Donald Trump and the administration's foreign policy because I truly believe that if we weren't under the foreign policy that we were doing now, the world would be in a much worse place. It was 8 wars, now it was 1. And we're working on getting that one done too.
How many wars were won in the years prior to Trump?
But they weren't even won and not won. These wars were just stopped, cease and desist.
Oh, don't
Can I
think
ask
so.
something real quick? Do we know that America is funding Israel with the Gaza thing, providing them weapons and everything? We
Yes,
know they
they are.
providing Israel with the weapons to do what they're doing. Like
Israel owns the U.S., so yes, they are.
how can I get behind a regime that's like that, yo? You saying you going? Let me real quick, sir. You saying you going there because you want to get Hamas, but y'all the ones who created Hamas. Y'all think people can't research and find that stuff out? Y'all created them. Y'all supplied them with weapons. Y'all did that.
Okay.
Now y'all out here killing innocent babies, women, and families doing bullshit just because y'all want to go in there and take their goddamn resources.
So let me just say, if what you're saying is correct, that we, the American people, right, we created Hamas, right?
No.
That's what you.
Israel and America together. CIA
Okay.
and
All right. Yes.
Israel together. Not
All
just
right.
Hamas,
No.
ISIS, all these terrorist groups that they call so-called
we created it.
Terror.
All I'm trying to say is if it was created by someone, shouldn't that be the same person to stop it?
Why do you feel like you have to stop it violently if you already have relationships with these people?
Unfortunately, this is a demonic earth. This earth is going to.
They want you to make.
In a handbasket.
They want the people to think that they're doing all this wrong to justify their evil deeds. And they doing wrong, and it's like, yo, how can I get behind a regime like this when I'm really seeing what's going on? Okay, y'all keep giving all these weapons and money to Ukraine. I used to say, yo, why do you keep giving Ukraine all this money?
The war that's going, that's the only war that's going on right now. That's the only war going on right now. Ukraine and Russia.
And now you want to test your weapons on Moscow. Moscow keeps saying, stop playing. Y'all, stop playing. Because it's going to get critical. But it's about to be, I think it's about to be a war.
How you know if the weapons work if you don't test them?
Yeah, you tested them.
You definitely got to make sure they kill people, right? You got to make certain that happens.
Got to make sure they work. Maybe not killing people, but.
Oh, I mean, if you're talking about testing them, how else you...
And that's the part I don't like, Ohio, like, because right now we got President Trump saying he's going into. He just told Department of Defense to prepare to go in to Nigeria because they said it's the people
killing Christians.
I don't know about that stuff. I don't know if
that's what they said. I said that's what they said.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what they saying. But y'all killing Muslims every day. Every day on the Gaza strips, children, women. We see the footage from this.
We have the count of women and children that have been killed because you keep saying that, and I didn't hear the guy that we listened to talk the other day say that.
Oh, it's a large amount, sir.
All I gotta say
it's a large amount.
I didn't hear it.
I mean, you want to see the bodies? I don't know if we can even post this on our show.
You can send it to me directly.
I got you. I'll give you some.
I just hope they're not old photos because.
No, they're not old photos. All this
media.
Stuff is recent. No, it's
Number one, why do we even have anything to do with that? We ain't even got nothing to do with that. That's a whole country that needs to take care of their own business.
They want the land, and we want the resources.
We got people over here dying. We got kids dying in mass every day, and he ain't lifted a finger to help nobody.
I don't know about that.
We need to handle the problems we got over here.
I think the biggest problem we have over here is division, and I think the division right now is obviously being held up by the blue side, and they're using their leverage. They don't want to do what they need to do. That's fine. So Donald Trump is
how can you say that? Because the Republicans have left D.C. They haven't been in D.C. for 45 days.
Bro.
They ain't even been at their job.
They made it clear.
They ain't even been there.
You know the thing.
They ain't even been there.
The paperwork wasn't signed.
They have not been there to negotiate.
They never wanted to make a plan.
They never wanted to. He was using this so that it is a point.
The house being shut down. I mean, the government being shut down. This is all part of the plan. This is all part of seeing how the people gonna react to them.
He wants the people to react. So he can declare martial law. So he don't have to elect that lady into the Congress. So that he don't have to get out of his seat.
I guess it is a point. Things are more expensive. Where I live at, things ain't more expensive. I'm sorry.
I don't know what eyes you looking for. Groceries, I can't afford groceries myself. I'm trying to go to food pantry.
That's what I'm saying. It might be different in North Carolina. I didn't know that.
Is inexpensive at because I need to find a spot. I make it.
And I ain't heard nobody say that it's not expensive.
Tell me how much something should cost, and I'll tell you how much it costs.
To be honest, I think Charis is holding my package right now. Because it's Charis, man. Look for my package, man.
That's possible. It's coming from overseas.
It's coming from Pakistan. You already know where it's coming from.
That's the Charis holding it up.
He told me that's the reason they charging me extra now.
Yeah, they got to put money on it because they got.
They might be lying to you though, because I know when we were selling cars after the pandemic, we was lying to folks, telling them that they had to pay certain fees that they didn't have to pay, and they was paying them because we knew we could get the money out of them. I didn't know directly until after I found out when I sold a cat from Jersey City a vehicle, and then I stopped selling cars. I started selling pest control after that.
That's one of the main reasons, Ohio, that I want us to start growing our vegetables, man. I need to be able to depend on my brothers and sisters, man. Hey, man, you got some potatoes out there. I need some potatoes, onions, and whatever the case may be, man. All this GMO food, man. None of this stuff is safe. It's not safe for us, yo.
A gallon of milk is $9?
$9.
I ain't even want to address none of that. But when I seen $9,
hey, Ohio, and she in Georgia. Hey, Ohio, you know what's crazy? Milk never was good for us, man. Never. How we drinking milk from cow, man? That stuff was never good for us.
I agree to disagree with some of the stuff that we talking about right now, man. I refuse my right to debate on this milk topic.
Yeah, Ohio, I got the book, man.
See, I'm getting text
messages
from my family. We ain't never spent no $9 on no milk, but I don't know, man. Everybody got their own milk. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it depends on what kind of milk you drinking. I haven't seen any that's $9 either.
That's what I'm saying. So I just hush my mouth and just agree to disagree. I just say I got to.
I definitely ain't buying it at $9. I know that.
At all.
If you're new coming in here, man, hit them like button, subscribe, share to somebody. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We halfway there. Please help us out. You know what I mean? We're really trying to get to 1,000, but help us get to 500 first, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey, we got another video, man, from yours truly.
We're going to do things to Nigeria that Nigeria is not going to be happy about and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible, horrible atrocities. I'm hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. These are we're going to do.
Yo, my thing, real quick, yo, what proof do we have that they doing something to Christians in Nigeria? Like I heard the government say, I actually seen some videos with some females saying, how can y'all stand by and this is going on in Nigeria? But I don't know if it's true. I think this shit could all be a possible gimmick. I don't know. I see what's going on in Palestine, though. They got enough videos of that.
Actual Christians that have been in Nigeria that have nothing to do with Donald Trump at all have actually been talking about it. But that also could be fake news.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's fake news. I want to know.
I believe it's real. I believe it's real. I believe I don't want to kill nobody, but I don't believe in terrorism. I truly don't believe in terrorism.
What's second effect? Just
we have terrorism right here in the U.S. We're terrorized here.
Who's terrorized?
KKK.
White
biggest
people.
Terrorist group ever.
KKK. ICE now who's terrorizing women, and this is a public service announcement because there are ICE. Well, there are people dressing up as ICE and kidnapping and raping women because ICE don't have any badges and don't wear any ID and cover their faces. So it is being abused. And that's happening, and it's real time.
That has nothing to do with the...
That's terrorists. He's putting them on the street without that ID and authorization. So he's creating a situation where we can't even defend ourselves. And they are taking people who are nowhere near any kind of, they don't even look like they're from anywhere else other than America.
And that's what I was gonna say, Keith. I did see a video, like I said, where a female said, "How y'all gonna?" She was from Africa. How y'all gonna stand by and this stuff is going? But I didn't see no actual victims or nothing. And then I see somebody else come and say, "If y'all hear about something going on in Nigeria, don't believe whatever the case may be, but it could possibly be going on." But
I strongly urge
we don't know about it. People got phones today, man.
Urge anybody that's not here in the United States of America legally, you should turn yourself in and start the process of coming back legally. So this way nobody got to
know what the process is to get legal? Do you know what the immigration process is?
I have no idea.
Okay, so the immigration process is that you have to reside in the United States for a minimum of 3 years.
So you have to first come here on a 3-year visa, correct?
Yes, you have to be a resident. You have to be a resident here to even apply for citizenship. You have to reside in the U.S. So the people that they are going after and calling illegal are the people that are in this process. And you also got to understand that the immigration process itself is held by our government. We know our government don't move fast for much of nothing. And they don't move fast to give these people these dates and court appearances that they need in order to legalize their paperwork. They take them through so many changes, and that ain't even including the fact that they have to have so much money in order to start the process and go through the process with an attorney. So they're working during this time, applying for extension so they can make the money to be able to pay their fees.
And I love the way you said
during this time, they are still legal because our law allows that. Our law allows for them to be here without that paperwork. It is still legal.
All right. I love the way you eloquently described that. Now, let me ask you, did Donald Trump, is he the first person to do this?
No.
Or was it every other? Hold on, let me finish my question. So, or is this what every other president said they was trying to do before him and just didn't have the testosterone fortitude to do it?
No. What happens is if they do not follow the process, the legal standpoint is automatically going to come into play. They're legally going to be allowed to go back and do what they need to do and come back. What Donald Trump has done is he's acting illegally against the Constitution that gives them the right to be here in the first place.
Yeah, he's breaking the law.
He's breaking the law doing this.
So, when you've been here, right, and you have not done that, should you still be able to stay here?
When you've not done what?
Started the process of getting your paperwork clear.
No, you
some
should
people
not.
just here without no paperwork doing nothing.
Exactly. Some people that are here and they just jump the border. Yes, there are people that are here that should not be here.
And sometimes
that it should be, but how can you do that if you give this group unlimited authority to snatch anybody up off the street without question, without document, and you don't give them due process to go to court and explain their situation? You ship them to a country you don't even know if that's where they're from.
So
what gives you the right to do that? That's not correct.
So what they're doing is they're going to their cousin them house that been here already for a minute, that do got the paperwork in order, and they just staying there chilling. So when you run up in the house, you don't know who's who. Everybody going.
So that means that you're. So that means one, you're running into a house without probable cause. Is that not breaking the law?
So, do you think slavery was justified?
If there's some illegal activity going on under the roof, I don't know if it's illegal or not. I'm not a lawman.
If someone running your house and you okay with it, they run in your house anytime they want to. You okay with that?
If somebody runs up in my house, it's gonna be a rude awakening. I don't have nothing in my house illegal.
The premise about that is
I'm definitely suing, and I'm getting me another check. Guaranteed.
If you are a citizen of the United States, which they are, sorry, they're not citizens, but they're residents of the United States. They're not citizens. I corrected that. Thank you. But they're not citizens, they're residents. So as a resident of the United States, you are covered under the Constitution. Your constitutional rights allows you for proper seizures, proper investigation, right? They cannot just come to you and do whatever they want to do just because they think you look like you're from Guatemala. They cannot do that. That's against the law.
So you got the right to sue right there, right? But if they
can't sue if you're on a plane to the Dominican Republic.
But let me say this. If you're harboring illegal residents, now you committed a crime and you're going to have a hard time getting back in here. So what I'm saying is, don't do the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke.
Don't do the okie doke. But can you agree that what's happening and the process that ICE is allowed to initiate is not correct?
Yes, I can agree with that. But sometimes
so that's the problem that we have.
Right, but that's what I said. Yes, and that's what I said.
We're not arguing the fact that they need to go. No, we're arguing the fact that they are not doing it the proper way to respect these people's rights.
I agree with that. Just like I don't believe you should pull somebody over just because you know they got guns and drugs in the car illegally. But when it happens, it's your fault for having them illegal guns and drugs in the car.
It definitely is your fault. Yes, but shouldn't you be proven that it is an actual offense? Don't you have the right to defend yourself in a court of law?
Do we think slavery was justified? So
slavery justified?
Yeah,
I think that's a good question.
They went and snatched the slaves the same way ICE doing with a lot of these people.
I'm not in favor of what happened 500 years ago. I'm not in favor of that. However, if we want to get technical And I know some people don't really know this. A lot of that slavery stuff was on us because we never took
Oh my
accountability for our
God.
actions. Hold on, let me finish, please. We never took accountability for our actions when we sinned against God. This is biblical.
Yeah, you breaking up, or is it me?
It's just biblical.
All right, we got you. Yeah.
Hey, Al Ben,
I was
Dave Hill said when
absolutely
you running
not
for
okay
mayor.
with slavery for the 19,000th time. I wasn't okay with it. The problem is y'all don't really have no. I'm not gonna tell nobody what they do or don't have, man. I believe in other things that guys don't believe in, some of you or whatever. But what I will say is this: I'm not over here crying about slavery right now. I get it. It was a terrible thing that happened. Now we're over it, right? Why are we still using that excuse?
No, we're not.
Because we're definitely not in change
We're
right
not
now.
over it.
We're definitely still
We
depending
have
on
been
the government in
traumatized
some cases for what I don't know.
generationally. We are traumatized.
Absolutely. I keep saying that.
Understandable.
I don't think we
But
got. Okay,
sometimes
I
you
can
got to
never get
get up
over
out
nothing
of it.
like that, bro.
If you can't, that's sad.
I can't.
It is sad
I
because
can't,
your
bro.
oppressors are
That's
not
genocide.
allowing
I
you to get
can't.
over it.
I can't.
Our oppressors are still acting like it didn't happen. Our oppressors are saying, "Oh yeah, I killed your people. Don't worry about it. Just get over
Get
it."
over it. No, I
No, they
can't.
did not kill our people because that was their ancestors. Just like it was our ancestors that got killed. That
That's
has
why
nothing to do with us today. But
I
if
don't
you want
care
to
yes,
who
use
it
did it.
that,
I
does
can't
if
get
though.
you want
over
to
it.
stay
Real quick.
traumatized by it,
Real
if you
quick,
want
it
to stay
does have something to
traumatized
do
by
with
it,
today,
you'll be
son.
forever stuck in that mentality.
So this is why they feel that we are inferior, brother.
They don't feel I'm inferior.
Yes, they do.
They absolutely do not. They absolutely do not.
Man, this shit is crazy.
They
You said
absolutely do
something
not.
about David asked something.
Yeah,
One
he said
dollar,
when
He
you
asked
running
when
for
you running
mayor.
for
$1
mayor.
for the super chat, man. We ain't addressing that, man. Call us on our cell phones. You want
Ooh,
to talk? Yo, go ahead, Fly. What
ooh.
you were saying?
Now we on point. Okay, everybody on point. I gotta get everybody
Yeah,
on the
I'm not
same point as
addressing nothing.
me.
I mean, y'all got the right to say what y'all want to say, man. That $9 threw me off though. I was lost. I ain't gonna lie. I got caught off with that one, dude.
We got
Yeah, we
something,
ain't
man.
drinking
Some
that
more.
kind
We
of
got
milk. I
some
don't
more.
want that kind of cow.
We push it to the hour, man. We push it to the hour. We got some more.
Yeah.
Bail-in's
get
gonna
another
happen.
video
So when the
going,
banks
man.
got bailed out last time, right? The bail-in is where he makes everybody who has a bank account become an unsecured creditor. So when you deposit your money, guess what happens when there's a crash? Take it out. That's what the Dodd-Frank Act is. That's what he signed.
He talking about
I'm
Obama.
glad
Fly and get the
I'm
whole
glad
video.
you said that.
He didn't get the whole video, but this is about me telling basically them doing what I said with the money. Like Obama signed the Dodd-Frank Act, which is gonna backfire on everybody.
No. Let's
That's
get
gonna
it straight.
backfire, Albert.
Let's get it straight. So I don't know if I told y'all before. I did financial services before, life insurance, health insurance, stocks, bonds, all that kind of stuff. The problem with what he's saying, it is leaving out a lot of facts and it is turning into an untrue statement. The Dodd-Frank, which he's talking about in conjunction with the Consumer Protection Act, is what was signed. That was to protect consumers from getting the backlash when the market did crash. Instead of the consumers' money being used to fund the bailout, they have to go through first their stockholders. They got to go through their trust. They got to go through their lines, all of their investors, before they can utilize any money from the taxpayers. That's what that act does. It will not affect any of us unless you have money in the bank which exceeds the FDIC, which is the Federal Depository Insurance Corporation, that insures you up to $250,000. That does not supersede that law. So if you have money in the bank, they cannot take your money and you be without. That's not ever going to happen as long as that FDIC is in place. You're going to get your money back. It is guaranteed by the FDIC up to $250,000. Now, people that have money in the bank that exceeds that may be subject to that additional money, but they're guaranteed to get back $250,000 of their money.
Ain't nobody gonna have no money, but I get it.
That, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but that's not the reason why it would happen.
Oh no,
that
that's not gonna be the reason it happened. But I'm saying, as far as like the government being shut down, that was put in to protect the people. That was put
right. But if it's nothing that you can do, yeah, we all gonna be out of money, because once they shut that, they flip that electronic switch, we can't do nothing.
It's all over.
It's all over. You can't do anything. You're gonna be sitting here looking. You can't go trade nothing that has a dollar attached to it, because it's not gonna be worth anything. So yeah, I get what you're saying, but that guy's statement was not correct.
He actually had a whole full statement. It was probably about 2 minutes. I guess the video was probably too long, but he explained it in detail, pretty good detail. It was good.
It wasn't right though. I'd seen it before and it wasn't right.
Yeah. We got some more.
Real quick though, I just want to say something real quick though. We almost there. We got 4 minutes before we get to the hour mark. I strongly offer my sympathies and empathy for anybody that finds it hard to break free from slavery in 2025. Obviously, I don't understand the chains that are on me and the whips I'm being hit with, but I will say this. You better make the best of what you got going on. Continue trying to do better. Maybe you want to start off by going to get some good education. Maybe you want to start off by limiting how many children we got to take care of. I'm sorry that I got to say this to y'all. Unfortunately, if you can't afford it, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't understand why people buy big old vehicles that they can't afford. Let's get them repossessed. Like, we do a lot of things in our culture that we are just setting ourselves up for failure. So if this is slavery right now in 2025, you better learn how to survive in it, because last I checked, it ain't that hard. My bad.
I don't know if it's hard or not, but I know this is gonna be something that nobody's used to. Obviously a lot of people ain't even prepared for. But we'll see if who survives and who floats and who survives and who ends up struggling more than they ever struggled in their life. We're gonna see how it plays out. But I know I'm gonna be prepared, and I'm gonna have the pantry stocked to the ceiling. Hopefully to the ceiling, to where we ain't even got to go to no supermarkets for a good 2-3 years, maybe, man. Figure this out, man. Start baking my own bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's real, man.
There's gonna be a stop point. I do believe that. What it's gonna look like, I don't know.
All right, let me play something else. I'm gonna just keep on moseying along a little bit. We can touch on the topics or whatever, but I'm gonna mosey along because we still got a hell of a lot of video.
But can you imagine when they vote almost unanimously against voter ID? All we want is voter ID. You go to a grocery store, you have to give ID. You go to a gas station, you give ID. But for voting, they want no voter ID. That's only for one reason, because they cheat. We would pass that in 15 minutes. But can you imagine when they vote almost unanimously against voter ID? All we want is voter ID. You go to a grocery store, you have to give ID. You go to a gas station, you give ID. But for voting, they want no voter ID. That's only for one reason, because they cheat. We would pass that in 15 minutes. But can you imagine when they vote?
The crazy thing is, a lot of people say, yo, Trump crazy, yo. Ain't nobody using the card to go get gas and get. But I think he's telling the world their plans. He's telling the plans to you. Either we're not listening or something. Like, he's telling the plans to you. Everything is gonna be on the ID, a digital ID. I'm trying to tell y'all. Maybe y'all think I'm bugging, but okay.
I'm not opposed to digital ID, just for the record.
Okay, that shit gonna bleed you.
Hold on, though. I got something for you, though, E. I got something for you. Gonna blow your mind, right?
On me, Ben.
So, you go to the grocery store, you go to the gas station. You use what? You use what, though, to pay for it?
Card or
your debit card or your credit card.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you need to get a debit card or a credit card?
ID. You need ID. You're gonna need some money.
You gotta have your ID, to get an open bank account. You gotta have an ID to get a credit card. So we already under digital ID if you really talk about it, especially if
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
We are, but we not. We are, but we not. Trust me, we are, but we are not.
In the sense that we are digitally tagged already.
Oh, I believe that already.
Yeah.
A lot, majority of us. I believe
we're tagged already, and I see what you mean by, you know, if we sign up for that specific tax, that's going to include a lot more restrictions and a lot more control. But right now, they already know who we are. When I go use my card at Walmart, it already brings up my Walmart account. Hi, Latoria.
The thing is, though.
Thank you for shopping, Latoria.
My thing is, how are they going to implement this on the people? How are they going to?
We already got the infrastructure in place. Because we got to be identified in every financial institution we use. We have to be identified. They implemented that after 9/11.
Right. Correct.
With the real ID. You got to be
real
identified.
ID, yes. If you don't have real ID, I don't know what you're doing. Go get yourself some real ID.
We already got the structure already in place. All it's going to take is for them to come up with how it's going to be implemented to be used in society.
That's
on a whole scale.
Yeah, I'm really cool.
I'm
cool with it. I love it. I love it. I got my license.
I mean, we don't have a choice, honestly. I don't think we have a choice.
Right. I don't think so either, but I don't really see nothing wrong with it. From my standpoint, I don't see
it depends on how it's used. If we're talking about what they were doing and they were testing out in China, then
I keep saying it's already too late. We already signed up for it. It's already too late. But y'all have no idea. We only 10% of what they're about to implement on us, man. And we're gonna see, man. It's gonna be like we all slaves, man. We're gonna have restrictions out the wazoo. Oh, you can't do this. How you gonna tell me what I could do with my money? What?
I mean, they already do.
I'm still trying to understand that, though, Latoria. Maybe you can help me understand. I don't understand. I just don't really understand what you mean when you say tell you what you could do with your money.
I just played you a video, right? Yesterday, the day before.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I saw
people
that.
Like, yo, I ain't looking at the video, but that was the ad specifically from the company Palantir, right?
So basically,
showing you how your world could be.
Right. So basically, right. Okay. So let's say that was to happen. So basically, if you don't pay your bills on time, they're gonna take the money from you, right? If you don't get to work on, right? If you don't go to work on time, they're gonna dock you for your pay.
Regardless what you do.
That's sad, man. I don't like that. But guess what? If that's the case, pay your bills on time.
You know how we lock out phones, Cash App. Yo, don't go in there touching Cash App. Don't touch no. You got them on lock. None of that shit gonna matter. That lock don't mean nothing.
But if you're doing the right thing, you'll be okay.
I mean,
which is paying your bills on time. And
what if you can't pay your bills on time, sir? What if you have a medical emergency? What if you have, something to job? You lost your job.
That's the thing. I'm assuming that healthcare would have to come into play, and if you're working, you should definitely have healthcare.
Now that's a stretch.
Oh, Dave, what you say? You said I had to sign into IRS account. That security system is crazy. Passport, birth certificate, text to phone, face scan. Man,
yeah, government ID.
Would we like it to be easier so somebody else could just steal our money?
No. That's what it's going to be like, chief wage garnishment.
Going digital is the easiest way for your money to be taken from you. Right now, digital is only ones and zeros. You actually don't have any money. You've given it away already.
Hey, is Uncle Tony still
You have the illusion of that you have money. You're trading ones and zeros.
Are the banks collapsing? I heard something the other night. Are the banks collapsing, man? I know Uncle Tony would probably know.
I think if you're talking in the sense of the value of what the money is, and matter of fact, I did see something that said because Trump's Bitcoin the crypto is about to bankrupt the banks.
It's about to bankrupt the banks.
Yeah.
They're personally trying to do that.
I know I definitely gave some advice for people to start buying in the Ripple, XRP. Start thinking more Coinbase going forward, guys.
That's real about no Coinbase, yo. This is what I'm saying. Like, yo, Y'all implementing stuff and people are so uneducated. Like, let the people get educated on this stuff first. Because all you're doing is putting people in a situation where they're not going to be able to recover because they don't even have no education on what to do. It don't make none of this makes sense to me, yo. It don't make sense to me. What are
So
y'all
we
trying
agree.
to
You got to go
accomplish here?
educate yourself. You got to go educate yourself.
I agree with that.
People.
But what are they trying to accomplish by not letting the people be educated and just implementing this stuff basically forcefully? It ain't really forcefully. They doing what they
I don't think
do,
it's so much forcefully.
It's not.
I just think that it's the time is changing. Just like when we stopped trading and went to money and then went from coins to dollars. It's evolution, brother. The world is still spinning. Things ain't changing. That's why my biggest deal is trying to get closer and closer to God, my brother, because one day I ain't gonna be here and I want my soul to rest in eternal peace.
That's actually, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I think that's something everybody need to do too. Get closer to God. But I feel like you need to be ready, yo. Just be ready for what the world has in store for the people. I'm not even saying for us. Like, I'm not just talking about our people. I'm talking about for the world. Because this stuff is, like I said, already going on in countries, and we don't even know about it. It's going on in mad countries already. We have no idea and don't know what's going on. I ain't think you said digital currency makes it easier. We're gonna see.
Yeah, it makes it easy to go broke.
We gonna see, buddy.
That's your own budgeting, though. Come on, Al. You got a budget.
Well, I'm just saying, you know the world of hacking. You know the world of you never having any privacy. How you gonna secure your own money?
Right.
Okay.
How you gonna do that? And how you gonna do that in the electronical system? Like
that's what I'm saying. The only thing you can really do, buy you some gold and silver, and go to another country and just leave America. I don't know. America, this been what it been ever since I've been here. I don't know why y'all acting surprised. I remember we was a superpower. Y'all remember them days? The superpowers of the earth? And we was up there, Soviet Union, before the wall got knocked down and all that stuff. Man,
I think we lost the respect of mad countries, though. Let me play. I'm gonna run on 2 videos right now, yo, because we got, man, I'm looking a bit, man. We can talk all day about this stuff, man. I'm run off these 2 videos real quick and see what's going on. Make sure I'm on the right thing.
I've never been treated like that. Never, ever. Like, I love law enforcement. Like, I have friends as officers. My grandfather is a retired cop. Like, I've never experienced what I experienced with him. Never.
The white SUV was sitting outside of Melvindale High School with a mother and her daughters inside. Its tab had expired a month earlier, and when Furman ran the plate, the vehicle came back as uninsured.
So was your plate expired? You don't have any insurance.
This is not my car.
Behind the wheel was Alicia Cook, and her 2 daughters were inside. Cook was dropping off her 11-year-old at cheerleading practice, driving her friend's vehicle.
Okay, can you stop? Stop.
Okay.
Can you wait a minute?
Hand me the
my
key.
children is in here.
You're gonna be tasered. Head out. 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 Down to the ground.
And then he tased me. And he didn't even, it was like, he said he felt fear for his life.
You made me afraid for my safety.
I
was terrified for
my
you.
Hands were up.
You terrified me. You scared me.
I didn't even have anything in my hand.
You scared me.
You look at me. I got 2 children in a car. I'm facing a school building. What are you in fear of? My hands are up.
Man.
Now you know he lying.
Yeah, that was straight sarcasm, though. You scared me. Yeah.
But you know what was true?
She had no.
Come on. This is what I hate to say. I hate to do this.
You know what's sad, though, Trump? You know what's sad, though? Ho. It wasn't her car. She didn't know it wasn't no insurance. She didn't know the car wasn't registered.
I'm not driving nobody.
Can I say something? Can I say something else?
So you saying it like almost justifying what he did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, y'all take it wrong.
Y'all
taking
know
it
I got.
wrong.
You know
I'm
I got.
No, I think that's how
justifying.
you're saying it. That's how you're saying it. If you don't mean it that way, don't say it that way. But that's how you're saying it.
That's why the first thing I said is, he's lying. He was not intimidated by that woman. He definitely could have went a different direction. I would have went a different direction. However, when you give these racist, Ritz, whatever company cracker you want to call them, the right to do stuff to you, man, look, don't do it. That's all.
So we're not allowed to make a mistake?
Oh.
Yeah,
we got to be killed and abused if we make a mistake?
But that's what he's trying to say. Oh, I made a mistake.
Here.
I was.
Well, I'm asking you because you're justifying that she was in this situation because she did it to herself. Are you saying we're not allowed to make a mistake?
No, we absolutely allowed to make a mistake. Like if you driving somebody's car and they got drugs and guns in it, that's a bad mistake.
Okay, so how often do you drive somebody's car that you're not sure if their registration or insurance is up to date? You gonna ask them for all that stuff? Today's copy?
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What he was supposed to do was give her a ticket. It's a traffic infraction. All the other stuff is unnecessary and excessive force. That's not what happens when you stop somebody or somebody is on and it's a traffic infraction and you say, oh, you're uninsured, this, that, and the third. She's supposed to got a ticket and you're supposed to say whatever, have somebody pick up the car or get the car towed or whatever the case may be, snatching out the car. That's unnecessary roughness.
I agree with that.
Let me add another thing is too, she was sitting in front of the school dropping her daughters off to cheerleading practice. Was there any probable cause for him to run her tags? That would have been my other argument as well. Like, what was the purpose of you running her tags? Sitting in front of a school.
Suspicious vehicle outside of school. The schools get shot up.
It sounded like she was
parking. I drop my kids off all the time. It'd be 100 cars outside of the school.
Parking area.
How do you pick and choose what tags you run?
I believe it's a lawsuit, and hopefully she wins the lawsuit.
It definitely sounds like a lawsuit to me.
That's what it sounds like to me too.
But they said now the kids dealing with trauma.
And this is.
They should be suing also.
This is to speak on ICE as well. This is what I don't like about them, right? This is what I don't like about them. That you would do this in front of people's children, small children. Like y'all don't have no type of compassion, yeah? Trump,
when they don't view you as human and they don't view you as
thugs, but you see that the police probably gonna start ramping it up too because they don't want to seem like they're not doing their jobs. Yeah, it ain't right, man. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. And I hope she do put in a lawsuit because, like I said, he's supposed to give her a ticket and go about his way and say, have somebody pick up the vehicle or we're going to get the vehicle towed and you'll be able to get it back when you have proof of insurance and registration or whatever the case may be. And, they just play these dirty ass games, And it's like, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. And we're supposed to sit and be quiet and act like we ain't got no fight in us and act like, nah, man, them days is over, man. Like, I don't get it, man. I pray that nothing like this happens to me. It happened to me. I was facing 55 years for racial profile. Niggas had no reason to stop me. And this is not a lie. I fought their ass. Just because of that, I was dirty as all hell, but they had no reason to stop me. I wasn't doing nothing. You ain't see me doing nothing, but y'all racial profiled me to get me and jam me up. And once I started researching the case, I'm like, y'all never even gave me no tickets. I got pulled over for a traffic infraction, never got no tickets, and still got convicted. How that work in a court of law? I got railroaded. But anyway, to the next video, because I start getting emotional and start talking about this whole case, and I'll be ready to go get my lawyer, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm serious, but this was a good one. She could tell she do her research.
5 men in America, Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Larry Page, control more than $1.5 trillion. That's more wealth than half of humanity combined. Think about that. Billions of people struggling to survive, while 5 men sit on fortunes so massive they could end hunger, fix housing, and revolutionize healthcare, and still be rich beyond imagination. And yet, what are too many Americans being convinced of? That immigrants are the problem. Not the billionaires hoarding generational wealth. Not corporations dodging taxes. Not a political system designed to protect the rich. No, we're told it's the people crossing borders to feed their families. This is by design. The billionaire class and their bought and paid for politicians need a distraction. They need scapegoats. Because if people ever woke up and realized the true theft, the theft of wages, of housing, of opportunity, this system would crumble overnight. So they push the lie. Immigrants are taking your jobs. Wrong. Corporations are outsourcing, automating, and exploiting workers to maximize profit. They say immigrants.
So what we saying is somebody should be able to take your money because you got more than everybody else.
No, they need to pay their fair share.
That's what she's saying.
Okay, that's what she's saying. Okay.
Pay their fair share and not get complete profit and be regulated. I mean, because they're operating without regulation. So what now?
I'm asking on any law.
You breaking up, Seth. Breaking up again. Breaking up again.
Hold on, my bad.
I'm gonna play another video while I wait for you.
Hold on.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants. And as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us. New York will...
Yeah, I think he a plant. As I'm just sitting watching him, because I remember when Eric Adams was dropping out. Remember he was saying he was going to drop out the race? Do any of y'all remember that? When Eric Adams was like, yeah, I'm going to step on down. I'm going to step out of the race because it seemed like they wanted this guy to win. That nigga was going
they do that a lot of times to consolidate the vote, especially if they know that they're splitting the vote and one may not win because of the split. So,
and they definitely had Cuomo, who was also a Democrat, and Silver, who I think was a Democrat, the guy that was
anybody. Cuomo was the plant.
Yeah, because they said I didn't know how close him and Trump was, man, but they done did some digging on him, Trump and Elon Musk and all. I said, oh, he right down with them. He Democrat, but that's his boys.
Yep, that was their turning seat. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, can we get one of the sub videos in here?
Which ones are they? The last two?
The last three is the first one of the last three.
Okay. All right, shit. He was right there anyway.
Election update. In Virginia, they was running for governor. Abigail Spanberger versus Winsome Sears. Abigail Spanberger, which is the white woman, she won by a landslide. She beat the brakes off Winsome Sears. That's who Barack endorsed, and that's who NAACP endorsed. So, of course, she won by a landslide, right? That was in Virginia. Now that's out the way, I want to talk about D.L. Hughley with the constant disrespect for Miss Winsome Sears. Like I keep telling y'all, 95% of black people is Democrats, right? So a black person is conservative and they speak out about a black woman like Jasmine Crockett, who is a Democrat, or you speak out about a Roland Martin, a black guy who's a Democrat. They say, if you don't agree with none of them, you a bootlicker, you a coon, you kissing massa ass, you don't like yourself, you hate your mother, you hate your black mother and all of this, right? But yet, D.L. Hughley could sit on his platform constantly and disrespect Miss Winsome Sears. Listen.
But you know this is an ass whooping when 35% of the voters in you lost. So I guess Abigail Spanberger defeats James Brown. James Brown didn't even have time for curling irons to cool down. I didn't even have time to finish my drink. So they're like, Aren't you gonna finish counting? Nah, we finished and you lost. You know, this is a man's world.
You keep calling her James Brown. It's a man's world. You was talking about her ashy skin, just disrespecting black women and disrespecting directly her, this black woman, degrading. But yet, Stephen A. Smith, who didn't talk bad about Jasmine Crockett, didn't talk about her looks, didn't talk about her education, nothing.
Yeah. I get it.
Y'all get the message. Y'all get the message.
I'm not cool with it.
Now, why we not canceling D.L. Hughley? I'm confused.
I probably
honestly, I didn't even hear you say how many people listen to D.L. for real.
We see one side of the story. See, that's why I'm glad I paid attention to her and know who she is. She said some foul stuff too about Barack. She said a lot of foul stuff.
What did she say about Barack that wasn't true? What did she say that wasn't true?
What did she say wasn't true?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying she said some foul stuff about Barack.
First of all, she's a Trump supporter. I'm not even gonna get into all that. What she said about.
She's a Republican. Yeah, she supports Trump.
She's a Trump supporter. And Barack came out and told people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't say nothing disrespectful about him. You know what I'm saying? So
she didn't say nothing disrespectful. She said some truthful things that black people don't like to hear.
What was the thing she said that black people didn't like?
You tell us, because you're the one that said she said it.
You just said she said some stuff that...
You said she said it. I'm just listening to what you're saying, brother. What I know is she wanted to make sure that men wasn't allowed to play in women's sports. What I do know is she didn't want women to get late-term abortions. What I do know is she the person that I put up on the screen today. She was on the right side. This woman that actually won, who was a clear white woman, she was all against all these type of things that kill our black babies.
I mean,
she was for the things that kill our black babies.
I think the difference between her and Jasmine Crockett dish it and she could take it.
But what we saying is all Stephen A. Smith really said was, if she really want to get some
without having the knowledge though of what she's doing in her sector. So you just talking, just be talking.
But he never called to nothing, but he says she's doing a lot of talking out against Trump, and that might not be a good idea if you really want the government to help you in your process.
He's not a politician.
Okay, never mind.
Stay in your lane, Stephen A.
It's all good.
And maybe the brothers won't step up and motherfucker protect the black woman.
It's
this
all
black
good.
woman,
So
on the other hand,
I
don't agree with D.L. Hughley doing what he did, but at the same time, she was coming foul out her mouth, yo.
But what about the fact that the NAACP backed this white woman over the black woman? What about the fact that Barack Obama backed this white woman over a black woman? What about those things?
He's supposed to just side with her because she's black?
If he believe in these things, like I said, Barack don't believe in these things. Barack believed transgender should be able to play women's sports. He believed that people should be able to get late abortions. He agreed with all that.
And what's wrong with that? Those are beliefs. People got the right to believe what they want to believe.
But that's why I said initially, Latoria, all I said was, if that's what you believe, I get it. I wasn't against it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but if that's what you don't believe, why are you voting for these people? Just because they're Democrat. That's what I keep saying. I'm never mad at somebody for voting Democrat if they agree with the policies. Vote Democrat, vote independent, but don't just vote because it's a Democrat.
Just to be voting, right?
That's what I be trying to say. But vote. I'm big on voting. And then if you're gonna vote, I think you should study who you're gonna vote on.
I think that the Democrats, and like I said earlier, the people that the voters understood how much a critical time this is. Like they really starting to realize, like, damn, they got the whole house. Hold up. They got the goddamn Supreme Court in check. Hold up. We ain't gonna be able to have no say so in nothing. In a minute, we gotta step up. And that's what the people did. And I'm glad they came out and did it. I mean,
but I can assure you, this is something that happens often in our community. We think we won something. And then next year, 2026, when the red state of Georgia, which is now blue in one small portion of it, right? The red state of Georgia, right? They know to vote in 2026, and they're gonna come out in groves. I just hope that everybody that wants
a mass genocide happen
show up
in
as well.
Georgia to keep the people from voting Democrat.
Let me ask you something, sir.
Hey, I was voting Democrat when I was in Jersey, and I did not like the outcomes. None of them.
Let me ask you something, sir. If I don't even know how I want to phrase it, I'm gonna come back to it. If Donald Trump runs for another term, what would you say?
Am I breaking up or am I clear?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you perfectly. I heard you perfectly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
4 more years. Let's go.
So the hell with democracy, hell with our rights.
That's what I'm saying. He's not even going by the law.
Let me say what I'm about to say. Unless there's another candidate that I agree with more. The last candidate that the Democrats ran literally fell asleep on stage, and they replaced him with an Indian woman that I was not in agreement with. So there was no. I'm breaking up.
No, I'm telling them to hit them like buttons. When I'm doing this, I'm saying hit them like buttons, man.
So they brought this other lady in there that I was 100,000% against. I didn't like none of her views. My sons that vote didn't like her views. How was I going to sit there and vote for a woman that didn't have none of our best interests at heart? Now,
because you didn't want to support the Antichrist.
But listen, I always try to explain. I really don't think Donald Trump is the Antichrist because people are supposed to really love the Antichrist. They're supposed to love this guy.
Yes, you do. You do.
But you guys
he got the whole cult.
But you guys don't, and I don't love him. I liked him as the better candidate. I know it doesn't make any sense when I say that because I do defend a lot of things that he does that he said he was going to do, and I respect that. Unfortunately, a lot of people respect people that say they're going to do something and then never do it. I don't respect that.
Well, he told you every wrong thing he was going to do, and he's doing it. So if you are fooled by the Antichrist, then that exactly is what it is. His purpose, to fool you.
It's crazy that you say that they are a whole cult because I seen the interviewer ask up something about, he said, I don't think I'll ever get in heaven. I don't think it's a chance for me to get in heaven. But it's right. It's a whole cult. It's all of them. I don't want to name their names because I don't want, they might be waiting outside the house. But it's a whole cult. You're not lying, Al Benton, and they all believe in depopulation. I know this shit sounds crazy. They believe in depopulation. Yes, they do. If that's not the Antichrist controlling the weather, like they playing God.
Your whole vice and response is to kill people. Kill to control. That's Christ?
Man, I don't know.
Is that Christ? Every time something comes up where he needs to take control, what is he doing? Violence, chaos, confusion. What does the Bible say about the person that's coming to deceive you? They are the author of chaos and confusion.
They definitely trying to confuse. I got one more video for you, sub. You want to hear it? I mean, we only got 2 minutes, so we can play it. 36 seconds.
Largest income gap in America is not between whites and blacks. It's lower income blacks and upper income blacks. If racism were the sole culprit, why are not all blacks suffering equally? And it's always been a class dynamic that low income blacks on choice and education. They are supportive of choice, leadership or not. And you can go right down the line. There's a huge bifurcation in the black community where they use the conditions of poor blacks as the bait, and the switch occurs when the money arrives.
That's your video, right, sir? Sub is out. Oh, he must got to pass it. He must got to pass it. Uber Steve is focused. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how.
I mean, it does happen. We've been deceived. I mean, political party, bipartisan, all that is just a wash, hogwash. It's just a way to continue to divide.
I would have never paid attention to this stuff. Like, I don't know why I start paying attention to this stuff. I guess something was being messed up. And I said, what the hell going on? And I started paying attention. But now that I'm paying attention, it's like they pulling the greatest trick on earth. The greatest trick on earth. And I'm like, yo, are we this naive that we're not paying attention, that we can't see this shit?
We are this naive. We are this conditioned. We are this comfortable that we are not paying attention. We are giving control because guess what? It's easier to follow than it is to lead.
Absolutely.
But what you leading if you don't know how to lead nobody?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know how to lead anybody, so we're not going to. We're not going to do the work.
Somebody that knows how to lead.
But that's not what we're doing, though. What they're doing is leading us to hell because that's exactly where you come from.
I disagree. Hey, man,
we gotta discern who it is that we follow and where we throw our support. Like people are saying, we gotta understand what our power actually is, and we gotta implement that power and stop acting like we're cowards.
And come together.
We don't want to die for anything. We don't want to die for nothing that matters. We don't want to die for our fellow person. We got to do better.
And come together, man. We have to.
I retract my time.
We have to come together. Yo, man, unfortunately, when it came to that time, y'all, man, I be hating when this little hour and a half come up, man, but next season, we got something for y'all. Yo, man, I am Immortal EMS, 1-4 for the Band of Brothers, 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Car Chronicles, 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Sports Desk. I am the Have-Nots mascot. Yo, I'm looking at the lights. I don't know, like 3 lights, man. Bunch of people in here today. Hit them like buttons before y'all head on out, man. Love y'all, man. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Y'all know the rest, man. See y'all tomorrow, man. Freestyle Friday.
Hey, man, make sure you're tuning in Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Get the show started early if you like, man. I am Steven with the V, and the V stands for victory. Hulk Hogan with the slogan, I ain't even joking. Hey, man, don't get your heart broken, man. Get behind somebody that you can follow that know what they doing out here, man. Hey, peace.
Peace. Hey,
oh, yeah, to God be the glory. That's the best part of my story. My bad.
Oh, Fly is here. Okay.
Hey, yo, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere You Ain't Never There. I am the Jersey representing the South. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. LBZ, thanks for the come through. You know how we rock. Hey, look, Freestyle Friday tomorrow. Make sure you tap in. I got a big weekend ahead of me. State championship. Y'all know what time it is. Freestyle Friday. See y'all tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, fine. That's all she got. She got to put it together. She gonna get it together.
Oh, we gonna put it together. Don't worry. I'm glad.
All right, y'all. 100. A lot of losses, my nigga. That shit
You
changed
niggas
my
can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barcode Boys.